started, I'll just let you all know that I am a recovering corporate America traditional kind of employee. So what I'm speaking about truly makes me feel very uncomfortable, but that's okay. I'm going to kind of go with it so we can get started. All right, so I am going to be talking about how corporate America squashes entrepreneurship in the workplace. So what's really interesting, as I was walking out of my office, head down, nervous as hell, not wanting to come here tonight, I look up, and there are like 8 people in black and gray suits, and they had the traditional black jackets, and one of them had a camel coat. It was very nice. And I started to laugh because they're really kind of the definition of what I was coming here to speak against almost, which makes me feel kind of bad, but here we go. So we all know traditional corporate, there's the hierarchy, there's the conformity. We're pretty much told what to look like. I am one of those individuals that spent most of my 20-year career, and I may not look like I've had a 20-year career, but I have, kind of trying to fit in. You know, you're told to play your role, stay in your space, don't challenge the status quo. And if you work really, really, really hard, you may one day get the corner office. And so I spent most of my career looking for my corner office, and I kind of felt like this guy still stuck in my cube. And it wasn't until I started my own business in 2010 that I realized how much I really could have contributed if I was only able to be me. So one day, my husband came home, and I had cut off all my hair. And I said, today is going to be my day. I'm going natural. I hope you still love me. And I hope you don't leave me. And he was okay with it. But what I learned is I was just so confined to who I thought I was supposed to be. And I spent so much time trying to be who I thought I was supposed to be. And I didn't realize that being an entrepreneur is not really just about owning your own business. You can sit at your desk every single day and have an entrepreneurial mindset and hope that your company embraces it. One of the challenges, though, is companies think that if they allow you to wear blue jeans and they throw beer in the fridge, all of a sudden you are hip and happening and everything is okay. But that is really not how it works. You have to look at your employees and you have to give them the tools to be successful. And not only the tools, but you have to empower them to want to contribute, to want to give you their all. I actually was reading an article yesterday that millennials are now the largest living generation. And they are in our workplace every single day. But we are all caught in that corporate mindset where we're saying, you need to sit at your desk, you need to do your job, and you need to go home every day. And I'm the boss in the office. I actually work in an office where our CEO sits out in, we're not even cubes, we're pods. Our CEO sits out in the pod. And what we've learned and what I have learned from where I am today is that our employees are really the key to our success. And so we all have like these superstars that we like to call them, or the A players, or I even heard somebody called best in breed. Not really sure how that works out, but that's what I've heard. But we need our leaders to take them and sit them at the table and say, what are you thinking? What's going on? What can I do differently? I have a millennial working for me, and I actually do that. And I listen to him because Melonie is still corporate. No matter how much I try to wring it out of my system, it's still there. So I have to really embrace his ideas and take it to heart and challenge myself to think differently. And so not only do we have to challenge ourselves to think differently, but we have to challenge our employees to think differently. And you can do this whether you're in a large company or a small company. It works. I'm proof of it. And so one of our models at work, which I absolutely love, is that we're playing to win. And the play to win message came directly from our CEO when he took over back in August. And one of the best things about playing to win is every single person knows what their goal is. Every single person knows what we're fighting for every single day. And so I know we have some HR people in the room, and this is all of you right here. And you may be thinking, like, how can I really contribute, or what can I do? because I'm still kind of waiting for my seat at the table. And I am here to tell you today, do not wait. I am going to challenge you to get up and do something. Go back to work with your ideas. And even though my millions of ideas didn't get accepted until this last job I started 2 years ago, I didn't stop pushing it, and I didn't stop working. So as our HR people, we have to lead it, we have to make it happen, and we have to stand up every single day and scream and shout until it does.